body part hurts all the time, it makes you mad, the pain drives you crazy, you just want to pick something up and throw it across the room? If you can, at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic, you get complete chiropractic care and pain relief to help you move better, have a less painful life, and of course, achieve a healthier lifestyle. The Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic is now located at 2 locations in Savannah, Georgia, at 329 Eisenhower Drive and in Pooler at 114 Canal Street, Suite 603. So visit Dr. Bart Wetherington at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic for all your chiropractic needs.
Hey, do the coach a favor. Sign up for the Carl DeMasi Sports Report YouTube channel.
And welcome back to the Carl DeMasi Sports Report, presented to you by Coach's Corner, because it's all part of the Coach's Corner Sports Network. Out there on Victory Drive in Thunderbolt, Georgia. I usually do it from Soundgarden stage, perform the show, get the show on the internet. But I'm at the I'm at the How to Run Specialty Stores 4th anniversary gala. Okay, there we go. I'm a little behind schedule, technical difficulties, but you know what? I got to keep this on track for these 2 young ladies, phenomenal volleyball players over at the Savannah Arts Academy. And what part of the show is this? The Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athletes of the Week. They're phenomenal. Finn Higginbotham is a middle blocker. She's only 6'1". She was named the Region 3 2A Offensive Player of the Year last year. And she helped, of course, like I told you, the Savannah Arts Academy Panthers reach the Class A semifinals. Last year, 282 kills, I would call them spikes, 86 aces, they're still aces, 64 blocks, 73 digs, and she was all first team Savannah Morning News All-Grade Savannah volleyball player. Her sister is a junior, Torrin. She's an outside hitter. Okay, she's probably about 6'1" or 6'2". She'll tell us. All right. She had 225 kills, 145 aces, 21 blocks, and you know what? She's another standout volleyball player to watch, as Dennis Knight wrote the story for the Savannah Morning News. Okay. Here's what their coach had to say. All right. Finn, from their coach, Lauren Lord, volleyball coach of the year last year. Finn is not only a smart student in the classroom with a grade point average of 97.6, but she's also one of the smartest on the court. She knows where is open, and if there's a situation where she needs to extend the rally. She plays the ball smart to the team, and she's able to keep it and complete it. Then, when she knows she has the opportunity, she puts the ball away, allowing us to win the point. She likes to spike or kill, whatever they want to call it. Now, Torrin, okay, is also a beast in the classroom with a grade point average of 95.1. As a junior, she's a vital component of this year's team. She is a 6 rotation player who's able to hit at any position. I guess 6 rotation, you can play anywhere. They'll let me help me on that one. That's the first time I heard that. All right. She is smart and also very tricky. She has some masterful shots that help us to gain a point and finish strong when we are in a long rally. As for both sisters, the Higginbotham sisters, I call them the Higgies, are fun to work with. They bring energy, charisma to the court to help their team stay focused and motivated. I am sad to see Finn leave at the end of the year, but she's going to play wherever she goes. We're lucky to have her, but I'm happy to have both of them. Torrin will lead us next year. She's looking at next year, but I think they're worried about this year. So, with much further ado, joining me on the Coach's Corner hot seat this week's Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week from the Savannah Arts Academy, the Panthers, Torrin and Finn Higginbotham. Hey, girls, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
All right, I need your help here. You're going to be my producers here. Do you hear a lot of noise in the background?
Yeah.
All right, well, I apologize that I got, like I said, 2 little kids playing with their trucks, and I got the guy that runs the store. He's a New Jersey guy. He's louder than me, so we got to deal with them. So we'll go for that. All right, so if you're watching this, okay, on the left is Torrin, on the right is Finn, okay? Higginbotham, did I get it right?
Yeah.
I must have practiced that 5,000 times. So once again, congratulations. Great year last year. You're off to a hot start this year. And you guys deserve being 2 volleyball players to watch. So great job.
Thank you.
Okay, so hopefully you can understand me, and I'll try and slow down because I have a little accent myself. So, all right, volleyball. Mom played at Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How long you guys been playing volleyball?
I have been playing since the 4th grade when Finn, I think she started in 5th grade.
We started playing in 5th grade for the Blessed Sacrament team.
Wow.
So.
And, is it in your blood? Did your mother force you to play? I mean, big time.
I mean, no, she
Yeah.
didn't force us. She didn't force us. But our grandma even played volleyball.
Yeah.
So, like, it was definitely in our blood. We've just been around it, like, our whole lives. So, we obviously wanted to play, too.
Yeah, we, like, played every other sport before volleyball, I felt like.
And then we're like, but there's not really much volleyball to play here when you're younger. So, when we finally got the chance, we're like, yeah, it's time to play some volleyball.
Nice. Okay, so what is so much fun about playing? What's your favorite thing to do pertaining to volleyball? Is it practice? Is it the games? Is it playing with your sister?
I mean, I say it's just like playing with your teammates, like making those connections, like with people, and just playing with them. It's so much fun. Like volleyball is so very much a team sport. Like you cannot do anything by yourself. Like you can't get a kill without like the setter setting you up. And I just love how much you get to like meet people and like make so many friends. So my favorite part is just like making friends and like playing with them.
Going off Finn's, I'm gonna say when your team has like finally meshed and you have like what everyone's got and like it's just a smooth running system and you can finally play like the highest level of volleyball you can play is when I think volleyball is the funnest.
Okay, I didn't put this on the list now. What do each of you like playing? What's the most fun part about playing with your sister?
She's just fun to have on the court because like we can joke with each other differently than you can like joke with the other teammates. Like if like she does something, I can be like, well, that was stupid, and we can just laugh about it. But I don't know, you can't really do that with your other teammates.
Yeah, I could just be like super competitive with her at practice or like even during a game. And it's just like something you can't do with other people.
And people watch the game of volleyball, okay? And they don't think it's challenging because, they stand in spots. They don't move around. They don't run like soccer players. They don't run like basketball players. Softball players stand there, but they got to run. Tell people why volleyball is challenging.
It's just the skill. I mean, it's hard to like pass a ball that's coming at you at like 40 miles per hour. Like that is not easy. If one thing's wrong about it, you got to have like your platform perfect. It's all about the angles. Volleyball is such a game of skill, and I feel like as a middle, you are running a lot. It's a lot of lateral movement. You're blocking this way, blocking that way. And if it's high level rally volleyball, it does get tiring, and it's way more jumping than I'd say basketball or any other sport.
Mm-hmm. Also, the mental like toughness you have to have because it's like you have to get over the point and go right to the next point. It's not like you have more long breaks. You go into the next point, and so you just got to keep moving forward even if you made a mistake.
Yeah, because volleyball is a game of mistakes. Like you can only score a point if the other team makes a mistake.
Yeah, they changed all that scoring a long time ago. So
yeah, my mom played with the old scoring, and I'm like, that makes no sense.
Well, I got to tell you something, girls. Just a little bit of trivia. Can you name the first volleyball coach at the Savannah Arts Academy back in 1998?
Hefe?
Finn Hefe.
You're looking at him.
No way.
My goodness.
Yes, I started. I was the first athletic director there, and I couldn't find a volleyball coach. So I learned how to coach it, but I really had another coach come in from another school. She was very helpful. She was a longtime referee. Her daughter now is the coach at Calvary Day School, Yvette Rushing, Brooke Rushing. So, I was there for 2 years. And the shirt you're wearing now, the white with the red, is it red or pink?
Pink.
Well, we started out with white shirts with red lettering because we didn't have colors yet. We didn't have a nickname yet. So we started out with red and white with black inserts. It was a lot of fun. Those girls taught me a lot about volleyball. But yeah, now you know. Coach Damasi, he was the first volleyball coach at the Arts Academy.
That's so cool.
I had no idea.
Yeah, so if you're just tuning in, it's the Call Damasi Sports Report. We're at the Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athletes of the Week. We're talking to Torrin and Finn Higginbotham from the Savannah Arts Academy who made a run to the Class AA finals last year in volleyball. All right, so you come from a volleyball family. How did your mother pass the passion on for you guys to love the sport as much as she did? And you told me your grandmother did. So it's a family thing. How do they pass the passion on to you guys?
Well, we were always around it. Like she was like a semi-pro beach player when we were younger. So we would just go over to so we would go to her with her to the beach tournaments and stuff. And we just loved like the competitive and fun environment of it. Like, and the people were so great. So it was great seeing like all those people and like just seeing it can be competitive and fun. And like I was just like, wow, I want to spike a ball like that. That seems cool.
Spike.
Yeah, spike.
Spike. Well, that's what we call it.
Yeah.
We call it bump. We call it bump, set, spike. Now you call it a kill. So ask Mom what she called it.
And I don't know. And now it's past that kill.
Yeah.
That's it.
No, I call it bump. You bump it. You pass it. You bump it. Okay.
Okay.
I know I'm giving away my age there. Okay. So, Torrin, does your mother help you guys train, or you guys just travel volleyball, whatever you get at Savannah Arts Academy?
She used to be our coach for a while, but we moved clubs, and so she definitely does still help us. She like gives us help like with our technique, or like, oh, for defense you need to be here. So she definitely gives us pointers, but she's definitely like taken a step down from coaching, like because she used to be our full-time coach.
Yeah.
Good, Finn.
And she's super knowledgeable, so
Yeah.
she's so helpful. Like she can see things that like other people might not see. Like she can be like, oh, like you're not turning your foot here, and that's why you're not hitting this right. So she can like see the little stuff and like help us, especially since she was a middle and I'm a middle. She helps me a ton with just like the tiny technique stuff and like perfecting everything.
And what? You're 6'2"?
Yeah, I'm like 6'1".
Okay,
6'2".
Torrin, how tall are you?
Just a little shorter.
I'm like 6'1".
Just a little shorter than me.
Just a little shorter. Rub it in there,
Yeah.
Finn. Go ahead, rub it in. Okay. All right. So, what are some of the challenges as far as you guys have with volleyball in school? How do you work out your schoolwork? Because 97, 95 grade point average, and you at school on time. You're probably involved in other extracurricular activities. How do you handle that challenge?
You just gotta put school first. Like if you cannot handle the stress of volleyball, if you cannot handle both, then you I would say that like your academics always need to come first. Like as soon as you get home from practice, if you have an assignment, you should be doing that. Or before practice, you should always be thinking about your academics, because playing athletics, the way I see it, it's kind of like a bonus. It's a luxury and you get to enjoy it, and it's for the school. And since Savannah Arts is such a great academic school, I feel like I need to it's like you need to prove that you're if you're not doing good academically, you don't deserve to play sports, because that's kind of a right that you earn, and not just something that you can be like, oh, I just want to play sports.
Yeah, I think you also just need to communicate well with your teachers and all that, because if you miss a class, or if you know you're going to miss a class, you can be like, hey, I'm going to miss a class. Is there a time I can get the homework? Or if you're missing a quiz, you can be like, hey, I'm missing this class. Is there a time to reschedule the quiz? Because if you just let that start to pile behind and just not communicate with your teacher, and the teachers are busy too, and so may not remind you of the quiz until the last minute. So it's just about having a good system and communication.
Nice. Has Mom ever had to tell you guys, you better get done with your schoolwork, or there was no volleyball?
Oh, no. I feel like we've always been pretty good. I feel like I didn't realize grades were a thing till middle school. And I feel like after that, I was like, well, I just got to do my work now.
I hear you. All right. Big season last year. You guys made it to the Class 2A semifinals. What goals did you guys set up individually, and what goals have you set up for you guys as a team?
This season, I really want to get to 1,000 kills. So I've got to average a pretty high number of kills per set this season. I think I do it. And as a team, we want to go to state. We want to win state. We want to go as far as possible, win region, show them what Savannah Arts Volleyball is all about. And I think there's nothing holding us back.
So, Torrin, do you think you could make that deep run again?
Yeah, I definitely think we can. Our team is still very strong. We it's still beginning of the season. We're still working out some little stuff, but I can see this team is going to go far, hopefully.
Yeah, we lost a few
Yeah.
key players, but I feel like the younger girls have
Yeah.
stepped up so much, and like so many people have filled those roles. And I think we're going to be a great team again this year because we just mesh well. Everyone gets along. It's a great group of girls, like where everyone's like nice to each other. We all like each other, and we're all really competitive with each other. So I think we can definitely make a deep playoff run and hopefully go all the way.
All right, you just came into the next question, and I forgot to put this down, but I'm going to put you on the spot. Tell us about your coaches. Coach Lord, does Coach Best still help out?
Oh, yeah.
She helps.
Coach Lord, she's awesome. She always has her practice plan ready. She's willing to change things, which I think is super important as a coach. Like, if a rotation is not working, we flipped it, like, in between the sets, which made us so much more successful. She's so knowledgeable. She tries different things, which I think is so important. And she's so positive with the team. Like, I can't imagine playing for a different coach and like having the same results. She's been coaching here for so many years, and she's built a great culture. And Coach Karin is super funny too.
I can imagine those two are a tag team.
Yeah. Karin usually when we're playing a big game, Karin will hold Lauren's water bottle, and like between like every point, Karin will be like, water.
That's the mother figure in Karin, Coach Best, I guess I better call it. So, all right, and you just said it. How do you guys handle that pressure? I mean, because everybody's looking at you. Right now you probably are called the best public school team. Of course, Savannah Christian, Richmond Hill. Who else is off to a good start? You guys. I can't think of the other teams. How do you guys handle the pressure when you're in those big games before you get to the playoffs?
I feel like I thrive off it. Like, I just get so excited and like amped up. Like, I feel like I prefer those games over the easy games because like those are the games that get you noticed. You don't get noticed. Like no one cares. Like if you get a kill against like Fidelia or something, they want to see you play those big games, go out, play against big competitors, and I think that's so much more fun.
Yeah, I love playing those big games because you're just like cheering, you're yelling. It's like I've never like you get like that little bit of nervousness like the second you step onto the court, it just like kind of like almost disappears and you're just like ready to play.
Yeah, I feel like it's almost like just an adrenaline.
Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, now, like I said, I started out at the Arts Academy, and it's known as the Pit. Okay, I also coached basketball there when I was at another school. I used to hide under the overhang so people wouldn't throw things on me. So that's when Savannah High played there. Tell us what it's like playing in a gym that is, I mean, old-fashioned. You guys are in a pit. People are all the way up top, and the wooden seats are still up there. What's it like playing at Savannah Arts Academy?
It's awesome. It gets so loud. Like, we'll have you could have 20 people in there, and it sounds like you have 100. I just love, like, the echo, the roar. It's a little dim in there. I feel like it like messes up our competitors a lot. They're not ready for it. They're like, what is this? And they can't figure out how to get in the gym.
Yeah.
I think it like throws them off, and then we're just so used to it. It like gives us a huge advantage.
Yeah, we definitely have the biggest home advantage. Like the other day, our game against Effingham was canceled because the power went out, but they had their emergency lights on, and it was literally as dark as it was in the Savannah Arts gym. And we're like, we can still play.
Nice. And people don't realize that they got to experience that. And I used to love coming over when Islands played. I mean, that was, you want to talk about packed, not a seat in the house. The decibels were off the chart. I mean, it was a lot of fun. You guys miss that rivalry game?
So much. We need a new rival, but Islands isn't in our region yet anymore. I really wish we like had a new rival. I just want to do like another try and break the fire code. We played them my freshman year at home, and I remember that being so awesome and so much fun. And I just wish we just need either to play Islands at home or get a new rival because the rival games are too much fun to miss out on.
All right, I said I only keep you to 15 minutes. We're already over 2 minutes, so let's get to the last couple of questions. Okay, either one of you, who's your biggest role model? That's not a tough question. That's not a tough answer, I think.
Carrie Walsh. She's a phenomenal volleyball player.
Carrie Walsh
Jennings.
Okay, how about for you, Finn?
Probably say like my mom. I mean, I've just been watching her play forever. She's taught me so much, like, and she's tiny for her position, and I think that the way she's like, she's just like been a great volleyball player, and I just loved watching her play. And I think I wouldn't be the same volleyball player without her. So she's definitely my role model.
All right, we'll start with the junior, Torrin. What's your future volleyball plans? Are you looking forward to playing at the next level?
Yeah. My ultimate goal is definitely to play in college. So.
Finn, you got any lookers yet? Are you checking out schools? You got any offers yet?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just still trying to figure it out, like where I want to go, what I want to do, if I want to stay close to home. But the ultimate goal is 1,000% to play in college. I want to play at the next level. I just don't know, like, where I want to go yet.
Hey, you know, a lot of seniors don't know that, and they won't know that until they get almost 3/4 of the way through their, their senior year. So, but you've been applying, I guess, and you're looking to see what kind of offers you get with that, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, last question. What is the experience? I was there for 2 years. What is the experience of going to the Savannah Arts Academy academically and athletically?
I mean, it's pretty cool because I feel like volleyball is one of the main sports. So that's a lot of fun. I feel like Savannah Arts is such a great school because I feel like we don't have a lot of cliques. I feel like everyone gets along with each other. Like, because there's no, like, it's not like your stereotypical high school. Like, it's just like a bunch of art kids, and I feel like everyone is so supportive. Like, we had a pep rally the other day, and I just thought it was so much fun because I feel like volleyball's the main sport, and so like, but people also don't really care about sports that much, so they don't look at you as an athlete. They also look at you as like a person, and like they're like, oh cool, you play volleyball, but then it's like still like, oh, I just like you because you're that person, not because you're a volleyball player.
Yeah, you get to have experiences like not many other people can have. Like when you're going to classes, you just hear like the orchestra just playing like a symphony, and you're just like, well, that's cool. But especially with the academics, like you have a lot of people to push you. Like it's kind of competitive with academics there too, because there's just so many smart people there, and then you can just cool down and with your team at the end of the day. So it's really nice.
Nice. Well, you know, you just said it, you know, and I can vouch for it, even though we were in the infancy stage when I started the athletic program. But people don't realize just because you're artists or you have a major or a concentration. So you guys still like to play sports, but people don't realize that. I remember when I was there, the man who used to the band director for the the Equinox band. I couldn't get those kids to practice till it was his band rehearsal was over. But those kids wanted to be there just as much as they wanted to be at the band rehearsal. So, I mean, people don't know it means a lot to you guys.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, I wish you the best of luck. I know you guys got to get somewhere. I'm glad that you could do this early in the morning. It'll be it's going live now, but it'll definitely be recorded and saved. So once again, good luck. And as I used to say, go Panthers.
Thank you.
Go Panthers.
Go Panthers.
You got it. Thanks for coming on, ladies.
No problem. Bye.
I mean, you can see that they like playing volleyball. It's part of their blood. Their mom played volleyball. If you go to the Savannah Morning News, I'm going to give a big plug to my good friend Dennis Knight. Great story about the sisters. Go check it out. They deserve it. They're two of the top volleyball players in the area to watch. Check it out. Okay, let me get this right. Wetherington Chiropractic Clinic Athlete of the Week from the Athletes of the Week from Savannah Arts Academy. Senior Finn Higginbotham and Torrin Higginbotham.